What's up? Woo!
Don't mind me. I'm waking up here.
I've been up since fucking 5 a.m. It's currently 12:37 Sunday. God damn it. Glad to be back. Glad to be in here as always. Fucking missed y'all. How you feeling, bro? You say you just got up?
I got up around 10.
10? That's fucking 2.5 hours ago. What's wrong?
It's been a lethargic day.
A lethargic?
I haven't even finished my coffee, man. Come on.
What's lethargic mean for our viewers who don't know?
Isn't that just like low energy, tired?
I think
kinda,
so.
yeah.
I think it also... No, I think it actually means you can't eat. Lethargic.
No, I think it's just like you're...
Affected by lethargy, sluggish, and apathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inert, inactive, slow. Yeah, you're right. Lifeless, dull.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all... Oh, fuck, that was funny. Hey!
You're the one that always forgets to throw the phone.
It's... I gotta put it in Do Not Disturb, I think.
Yeah, for any little feedback when we get, if you guys hear, it's usually his phone.
Yeah.
Too close to the equipment. Mine usually stays over in the corner.
See if it happens now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still happening.
It's just technology, man.
Yeah, dude. Fucking tech, bro.
It's just certain waves. I'm going to sound smarter than I really am.
But you're not wrong, is the thing there. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
For sure. Man. There's a lot going on in the world, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of shit happening. I'm very unprepared.
Same.
I'm not going to lie.
Again, I've had a couple topics pop up in my head, but I never wrote them down.
Yeah.
But you're about to tell me a story about some hash.
Oh!
So, let's continue on that.
So...
Or for one, we don't have any weed, but then this guy pulls out hash. He's like, oh, we got hash. And then he went to go on and tell me a story.
So I like making hash, bubble hash in particular. And what you do is you get a 5-gallon bucket. You get some Micron bags. You can get them right off of Amazon for like $25. You get all 7 bags. And you take your ice and your fucking weed and you put it all in there and you take a drill and you until it's all fucking broken down into the bottom. And what you get, right, in your first bag is you get what's called blonde hash. It's good, but it's not much better than your average keef in a grinder. So what I have here, though, is your final grade hash. That fucking rubber looks almost like black tar heroin. You know what I'm saying? The good stuff. So it just reminded me of this event that happened the other day. It's not really an event, you know what I'm saying? Like a interesting little occurrence of mini events. So I was going out to see good friend of mine who has pretty much devoted himself to marijuana as a medicine, marijuana as therapy. You know, he's really into that whole stuff. You thought Tyler was smart. No offense, Ty, but you got a lot to learn. My buddy though, he's got a lab. Like, this dude has a legitimate fucking laboratory. Everything's done with gloves on, you know. It's a fucking white coat official, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to this job that my dad's working at, which is the house he's been remodeling. And I went to school with the lady's son that he's working for. Because I could go so far on that too, man. Him and his twin brother, we'd see each other on the playground, and immediately just start beating the shit out of each other. I hated them. They hated me. We liked the same girls.
Forever rivals.
We were forever rivals. We're all adults now. So.
Yeah.
But, fucking, I go over and he's, just, letting my dad know that I'm going to go see my buddy. And, my dad's a type 1 diabetic. And, he's used marijuana his whole life to help him with that. And I could honestly say it's probably one of the reasons why he still is as healthy as he is. Very strong dude. His heart might give out on him before anything else would. Anyway, so I'm telling him, like, yeah, I'm gonna go get this stuff. He's like, oh man, I got some of the best hash. It's the best fucking hash ever. So he fucking pulls it out, and it's blonde hash. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff there. I mean, that's literally tier 1 of hash. But if it does the job, it does the job, right? It's all that matters. That's really all that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still good, though.
Oh, thanks.
I thought it was going to go a little further than just tier 1, but he really just stopped there and just...
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just like a thing. It was all blonde. I'm like, there's like 6 more stages of that. Like, it gets dark. You want it dark. Because really what it is like, it's just so compressed. So fine. Like, it is literally just that THC almost, that crystal.
Yeah, the trichomes?
The trichomes. Thank you.
I know a little bit. I'm still learning. I got a lot to fucking learn. Like, my plants out there, they're suffering. But they went into flower because it's coming up end of August here. And I've just felt so bad for them. They haven't had the sunlight ever since we've moved into South Hadley. But the last day I went to go potentially actually just cut them and just end their life cycle because I didn't want them suffering anymore. They started flowering. I'm like, you know what? I'll just keep feeding them water, keeping them where they are. I'll let them finish out their cycle and just see what they produce.
The universe speaks. So you might not be able to see this from here, but I might be able to zoom in on it later. I want to get up close.
Just in case you can't zoom in.
Yeah, just in case I can't get all the way in there. But I want you to see, this is what hash should look like. For anybody who doesn't know or might be buying from somebody who you don't really know, this is what you want.
It's kind of interesting, like, dark hash could show good quality. And put it in my shirt. So, yeah, as I was saying, I don't know if ironic would be the word or just funny that when it comes to quality of hash, the darker, I guess you could say, is the better grade. When it comes to oil and shatter and stuff, when it gets to the lighter, it's better quality and grade. Mm-hmm. Where if it's dark, it's usually going to be shit. It's funny.
The only oil I'll get is if it's like, I guess I've gotten some stuff recently that was kind of pushing orange almost. Ooh. But that's also because of the terpenes in it. The flavor of terpenes, kind of scent and stuff. But yeah, I when it comes to oil, I'm trying to go clear. I want that stuff to be either golden. You want to be able to see through it. Definitely. I mean, you get some thick slab, you're not going to be able to see through it thick, but if you take a little chunk and you put it up to the light, you want to be able to see the actual bulb of the light through the oil. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, you don't want it to be because if you can't see through it, then all that stuff blocking the light coming through is extra shit.
Hmm.
That's not the purest form of THC. It's clear. Purest form of THC. You ever heard of diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That shit's fucking clear as fuck. It looks like meth.
It does.
The clearer the better. Oil. But see, hash is still in the herb form. It's not broken down into a liquid and then into a gas and then brought back. It's still organic material. It never leaves the state of solid mass. So why it looks so black, because that solid mass is compressed together like a black star or a black hole. That's what I meant. Yeah. Time to smoke some of this hash. Oh, and mind you, I made this fucking hash like over a year ago. Been sitting in my little trusty box here. Thank you, Greg, for the box. My boss gave me this box. You know, I said, "Hey, man," because he brought out cigars for us all. Box is empty, and we're just sitting there chilling. And I was like, "Hey, what are you gonna do with that box?" He's like, "Oh, I'm probably burn it." I was like, "What? No, I want it." I was like, "I make a good weed box out of that."
Good weed box.
I keep all kinds of good weed in there.
It is. It's like perfect size. Hell, I think you still have one of the shrooms in there, right?
I sure do. I sure do.
Oh, man.
That's fine. Take that out. Oh, yeah, it's still good hash. Yeah, it's tasty, bro. Get your little poof.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah, it's going.
Yep, there's an amber.
It's rolling.
I actually know somebody who would take some hash if you have any to spare with.
I'm sure I do. How much?
Yeah, no. Simple.
I would be willing to. I'd be willing to give them some hash if they wanted it.
Yeah.
You know, if they needed it, if it was like useful to them, yeah, I'd just give it to them.
Got you. I got you.
No, I'm a nice fucking guy, okay? Calm down. You see all my anchors? Oh, dude.
Oh, what?
We have a new sponsor.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me about it. I haven't looked it up yet.
I haven't got to try it yet. I'm waiting on it to come in. Lucky 13. It's skin treatment company for tattoos specifically. Check them out. I'm digging it. It's taken social media by storm. Looks really good. I have a bunch of black tattoos, right? So, you know, if I'm working out in the sun or whatever, they just tend to fade a little bit over time. This stuff is like designed, you know, rub it on there. It's pretty much like aloe, shea, coconut oil or butters. It's pretty much all this like super skin shit put together. And you just rub it on your tattoos and it makes them look pretty much brand fucking new. I mean, from everything that I've seen, it looks pretty damn good. So they reached out to us, and I was like, hell yeah.
Sweet.
I got tattoos. You got tattoos.
Yeah, I could go for a stabbing.
Our ladies got tattoos.
Yeah.
And our art designer is a fucking tattoo artist, so. Which I did speak to him about the logo, seeing if he could make it more like realistic.
Realistic?
Yeah.
In what way? Like, what do you mean?
Okay. We've never had this convo before. We're gonna have it now.
Yeah.
So it's not up right now in the room yet, but the Earth, the way it sits on top,
yeah,
and it looks just like cartoony.
Yeah, clip art.
Clip art. Yeah. And then the brain, clip art.
Yeah. Compared to the skull and
the face.
lady's face. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like those parts are sick, but the brain and the earth, yeah. I was just talking to him about, making that more realistic, because like when we branch out, when we branch our brand, we get some woodworking in here, we go to put stuff on. Nothing wrong with clip art. Except it's clip art. Like, no, we're authentic, you know what I mean? Like, this is the whole purpose of us being in here is like, pushing ourselves to do what we like while also struggling to get it all done, you know what I mean? It's like,
bring in creativity, different knowledge, learn some shit.
Yeah, like real effort, real fucking actually doing something, talking about it.
Nobody likes a sore loser.
Okay, where does that come from?
So we went to the fair last night. Damian, his girl, my girl, kids, other friends. We ended up having like actually a big group sit at the hill at the Cummington Fair.
It was nice
to watch the derbies, and it got down to the final. So they have 4 cylinders, 6 cylinders, 8 cylinders. They take each 3 winners for the big old final. So then you have obviously 3 4 cylinders, 3 6, and then 3 8, which you kind of think it's 4 cylinder against 8, but whatever. It was good, but towards the end, it was 2 V8s, and I believe the third guy wasn't a 4 cylinder. I could be wrong, but I think that was a 4.
00?
Yeah.
No, that was the 6.
It was a 6?
It was the 6, yeah.
No. All I know, it wasn't an 8.
Right.
And first and second place, they were in the 8 cylinders, and they did a phenomenal job fucking just wrecking cars out there. But anyways,
yeah.
And first place was very courteously.
He had good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship for second place, because he hit him basically nose to nose, pushed him up on the concrete barrier.
He kind of did a dirty move. Let's be honest. It was a dirty move.
But come on.
Yes. I get your point, too.
There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser.
There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. There wasn't enough room in this derby place for them to even... Like, they could have both put themselves in a position to be on opposite sides and then rammed into each other again. It was raining for one. It would have been dragged out for no point. For two, the rear bumper on... Was it 10K? No, 10K1 was the other one. The rear bumper was down and dragging into the dirt. That's why he couldn't pick up speed. That's why he was only backing up a little bit and then trying to ram him again.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so that one wasn't going to get enough velocity to win, regardless. Like, it just wasn't going to happen. And these guys do this day in and day out. If you also noticed, where he pushed him into, there was a hole there. Where that block was originally, it got pushed.
Yeah.
The barrier, it got pushed out so much, there was a fucking hole there. And when he pushed him into it, the fucking bumper was down into that hole. Well, it wasn't even the bumper. It was like an actual, what do you call it, reinforced steel?
Reinforcement.
Reinforced steel. It was stuck into that hole. Because when you watched him try to pull, that rear end kept coming back up.
Yeah.
He was getting grip on one side. So, yeah, the guy who won did kind of make I think he made the best judgment call.
Yeah, once he pinned up against the barrier, I mean,
yeah,
he could have kept hitting him.
He didn't.
But
he
yeah,
just sat there and watched.
He just sat and was like...
But then on top of that, did you also see, dude, his entire manifold was steaming red.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Like, if he would have gone out, I think, like, if he'd have gone at it some more, he probably would have blown his fucking...
I always hope for someone to blow a motor.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
it's cool. Radiators pop, but
Yeah.
blowing a motor's definitely cooler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, towards the end of all that, everyone's getting out of their cars, and I missed the beginning of it, but there's a fight.
Big one.
Yeah, because, obviously it's over, so everyone's starting to stand up, and then I'm talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden you hear in the background, like, fight, fight. And so I turn around, and there's just fucking guys charging into the arena.
At least 25 guys.
Yeah, and the refs, obviously, they're just slowly making their way there. They were in no rush to really end it, but after seeing the video on social media today, it clarified a little bit more.
What happened?
But it just turns out, I think it was third place, just he felt like they ganged up on him, so he was pissed.
They did.
Yeah, but he was just pissed, and he went up for first place anyways. He didn't even get to take his helmet off. He still had his helmet on when he got, I don't even want to say ambushed or jumped, but he went to go tackle him. And then just everyone's buddies were coming in.
So wait a second. Third place.
I think I could be wrong. Third or fourth.
Somebody.
Someone that felt that they're ganged up by the 2v8.
Yeah, that was third place dude. He was in the 6-cylinder 00. Me and what was that old gentleman that was with you guys?
Oh,
the guy you walked up there with.
The guy who walked up, Don.
Him and I were even talking about it in the moment. I even looked back up. I was like, man, that's fucked up. The 2-8s are ganging up on him.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man. We both acknowledged that for sure. Yeah, because, I mean, why not? There's no way that 6 was going to do anything to those 8s anyway. He didn't have enough fucking weight.
That car was mangled.
There was no longer a rear trunk, so it's not like he could back into him anymore. His front right axle, his front right tire was cambered in, so he couldn't pick up enough speed to even. He wasn't gonna do much anyway.
Yeah, no.
And those guys seen that. They're like, "Fuck it, let's put on a show. We'll both hit you at the same time." These guys know what they're doing. They're not there to just win the derby. It's a fucking event. It's at a fair
for the crowd.
Kids. Exactly. They know what they're doing.
And plus, they just love smashing into cars.
Fuck yeah! So, he was mad, huh, that they ganged up on him.
Yep.
And that guy's from here, isn't he? Or is that the one that was from Minnesota?
I couldn't remember.
I think that was the guy that was from Minnesota. Now that I think
it might
about
have been, maybe.
Maybe that's why he was so angry. He's like, motherfucker, I drove all the way out here.
Well, there's more backstory to that, I heard. Like, he was on leave at the time. Army or Navy, something.
Oh.
I can't say too much. It's kind of what I heard from somebody else, but...
I can't, come up with a justification for the guy to, feel like he should have won. I get it. You got your small... You had a 6-cylinder to the 2-8s. I get this. I get that he would be upset because of the sportsmanship of the whole thing.
You're entering
it's a fucking derby.
Sport where you're gonna get hit multiple times by a vehicle. It's a derby. You're meant to crash into each other.
Yeah, dude. It's not meant to fucking. You're not meant to win.
And it's not even against the size of the motor, but his 6-cylinder is a unibody structure, being there's no frame. The entire shell of the car is designed as its frame, layering up different metals, different types of metal. It's a unibody.
Right.
The V8s are called body over frame. They're your traditional laddered frame vehicle with a sheet metal molded shell that's bolted on. The molded shell of those vehicles don't have much structure. They're just the cosmetics and holds the rest of the vehicle together. It's the ladder frame that has the structure in those. So those cars can take hell of a lot more damage than a unibody.
Right, 100%. Yeah. So third place doesn't even take his helmet off. He just
no, first place.
He had his helmet off when he came out because the first place guy in the 10K car, he got out and went to the other guy in the 8-cylinder. And then he shook his hand and everything. They were being awesome to each other.
No, they didn't get that far.
Second place.
He went to go do it.
No, bro, I watched him. I watched him walk over to the second place winner and shake his hand.
After.
It was before the fight.
No, he didn't get that far.
I'm pretty sure he did.
No, it was after
because once before even the announcer called the derby, the guy got out, and then that's when he was like, "Oh yeah, we got a winner, 10K." I can't remember his name. It was Chad something. He's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, he's already out." And even the announcer called upon the good sportsmanship because he went straight to the second place winner and shook his hand.
I don't think he made it though, because he still had his helmet on.
The first place winner was the guy. He was the last one. He started walking out. His shirt was torn off in the back. He was wearing a red shirt under a gray one.
Yeah.
He had his helmet off when he got out of the car. He took his helmet off before he climbed out of his car.
No.
Yeah.
No, because after the fight, he threw the helmet in the car. And then he walked up to second place, and they shook hands and made their peace. Well, not like they had problems, but...
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You got a video on this?
Yeah, someone in front place got it. I just gotta remember who posted it. Fucking who posted
it? That's something you should have saved.
I know.
You gotta be on this, bro. We speak for a living now. Come on.
Barely knew. That one it? No, that's the chainsaw. Get out of here. Derby. That's the whole derby. Come on.
Look up Cummington Fair fight.
Fight. Oh, someone can't spell fight.
This is my co-host, people.
Dude, I saw it like... Why can't I find it?
Look through friends or something.
Yeah, it was,
Looks too early.
Yeah,
Here you
no. Well, that's Taylor's post.
Anyway, it was a pretty cool brawl. I started watching when some guy in a blue shirt, he seemed like an older guy, he got pushed to the ground. He couldn't get back up, and then the second place dude tried to help him stand up, and then somebody hit him. And then that's when it just fucking full on. Fists were flying. Somebody picked up I heard I don't know, I didn't actually see it, but I heard somebody picked up one of the fucking pieces of tire.
Yeah, I think I got a glimpse of that.
He was like whipping a strip of tire at people. Bro, it's not a derby without a brawl. I said that to the group of cops that were walking up the hill when I was walking out. There's a group of cops walking up. I'm like, come on, guys, you ain't got a derby without a brawl, you know? And fucking one cop chuckled, the other guy shook his head.
Yeah, I mean, the refs didn't care too quickly.
Fuck no! What do you?
And then there's this one guy that started picking a fight with the ref. Like, he just wanted to be all part of the brawl. I don't think he even knew who was what.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there was a part of me because I seen one guy like two people were grabbing him. They were holding him like this from both sides, and both of his arms. Like, there's nothing he can do. And like in that fucking moment, that little bit of superhero in me popped out. Get it closer. Don't get in there, Dylan.
He's still wearing his helmet.
Yeah, he is. He's got kicked in the face, too.
Yeah, that's first
That
place.
is him, yep.
Dude, the
Look,
guy.
this dude doesn't even got shoes on. People in the crowd just hopped in here, man. This guy didn't even have shoes on.
Yeah.
Don't get in there, Dylan. Oh, we are like right up here, huh?
Yeah, that's Don's shirt, the orange.
Yeah,
that's our
yeah.
group.
Yeah, there's me right there.
Yep.
Damn, I'm a big guy.
But yeah,
Oh,
he didn't
nice.
even get his helmet off.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I did hear people saying he cheated.
It's a fucking derby.
Yeah, dude, you can't cheat at a derby.
Oh, well.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
But not really. How? How are you gonna cheat? What are you gonna do? Put a secondary piece of steel in there where it's not supposed to be?
Yeah. If you reinforce, you can reinforce your car too much.
Okay, but there's officials that inspect your vehicle before it goes out.
Yeah.
So how are you cheating?
I don't know. You can either pay off the officials or just be a SOAR loser. I'm sure not many people do it, but there's probably been people.
He said pay off the officials. Bro, this isn't Vegas. This isn't fucking... It's the Cummington Fair. Our listeners might know, but like for the people who come years from now, they're never going to know what the Cummington Fair even is.
Hey, it's a fair.
It's fun, though. It was fun. I mean, the rest of the fair was super mediocre, but the Derby was fun.
I've always liked that one over 3 County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very expensive, too, I noticed.
Yeah, but
Very expensive,
the
dude.
3 County, you pay to get in, then you pay for the Derby. That one,
Dude,
you just pay to get in.
$30, and my kids got to go on 3 rides. No.
Did you buy?
The merry-go-round, the little mini cars and the bike. Yeah, 3 rides, and then they also got to go through a fucking walking fun house thing.
Yeah. Hey, that is fun.
Yeah, that's fun. It's in the name. But goddamn it, $30?
Did you just buy tickets? You didn't buy band?
It would have been $50 for the fucking bands.
Oh, it was $50 for the band?
25 for one. 25 per person for a band.
Shit.
Yeah. Pretty expensive.
A little bit.
$50 for 2 kids. And then
If
as an adult, you can't even for $50 you're not getting on any of those little rides. You got to pay yourself separately. That's fucked, dude. For a typical family of 5, 3 kids, 2 adults. That's the typical family in... what is the typical family size? Average family size in America.
I think it would be 2 kids.
As the 2020 USC...
What?
The average family consists of 3.15 persons. Wow, down from 3.7 in the 1960s. Okay, so... That's weird. Yeah, okay, it just shows, the one shows, parents and 2 kids. Okay, average. So that's still $100 for your family to just walk around and get on these rinky-dink little fucking rides.
Hey, man, memories go
That's
a long way.
That's exactly. Memories go a long way, but you gotta fucking work, a whole day just to fucking afford that. That's fucked up. It's a fucked up system. It's a fucked up system. $100 fucking dollars for you and your family to walk around and see pretty lights and bump into people.
Yeah, but think about what they still have to pay for.
Hey, if you see any complaints about fart bombs, let me know. Bro, I hit them off. In the thickest crowds.
There last night?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
When? Before or after?
Oh, this was after, like, on our way out.
Oh.
Yeah, we were getting ready to leave, and we were all the way at the back.
Where did you get fart bombs? Which stand had those?
Out in Chester.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a gas station out there. It's got four for $1. Like the old school little packet ones you pop inside and it fills up and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I let off 3 of them there. It was fucking hilarious. Dude, massive congregations of people, and
you
they
should have fucking, like, recorded.
Yeah.
Like, throw one off and just fucking record, see people's reactions.
Taylor wasn't happy.
Oh.
She was kind of, like, freaking out. Because I popped it out and I threw it on the ground, and then it went... And she was like, oh my God! She grabbed Noelle and, like, run, Noelle! Yeah.
Covington Fair.
Yeah.
And it's just a fart bomb. All they do is stink.
That's it. But they stink, bro. So bad. I played a prank on Jacob, and I let one off in his room.
Oh, that's where the 4th one went. I feel so bad.
Dude, my whole house. Though we had to open all the windows, the ACs were running, fans were going. It was. I probably went through a half a can of Febreze. Yeah, that was shitty, to say the least.
Wow. Father pranks over here.
Oh, you got to. I can't wait till he's old enough to where I can, like, put toothpaste on the doorknob and have him like, oh, you know what? He is old enough for that. Now that I think about it, it's just toothpaste. He's gonna go grab his doorknob, and his hand's gonna be covered, and he's like, what the hell? Mess with him a little bit.
Yeah. I saw one on Facebook, I believe it was. This guy put firecrackers in a candle. So he cut open the candle, put them in as the wick, melted it all down so it looked normal. His girlfriend goes to light it, and obviously it starts sparking. She was like, it's not on fire, what's going on? She like leans in closer to investigate, and it just starts going off, and she screams bloody murder, runs away, and the guy's just fucking over in the corner on the couch recording it, just dying laughing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was funny.
Pranks with your partners are fun too, as long as they can handle that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta establish that kind of relationship first.
You also gotta know there are times to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes aren't the best times, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It won't allow you to do it now, will it? Because it's still recording. That's interesting. I've been learning a lot, man. Thank you, Drip. John, you're the fucking man, bro. It's funny because I was like literally sitting there working with the Spotify upload.
Mm-hmm.
And I was noticing, I was like, man, why? I'm not getting like the best quality out of it. Because for some reason when it goes to Spotify, it like...
The volume drops?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I don't know why that is yet. I still haven't figured that out. I'm just going to raise it up even higher next time. But he happens to hit me up. He's like, hey, man, what are you doing with your audio editing process? And I told him, noise gate, blah, 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 blah. Stupid little stuff. And he's like, oh, bro, you're missing a big thing. He's like, you got to compress it and, do all this other stuff. I don't want to get into it all right now. But, so I did that. And then the fucking quality sounded amazing. It sounds like we're talking right now. You know what I mean? Super clear, except with that whatever that is.
The little static.
Yeah.
That. Whatever that is.
Isn't it cool that... Go ahead.
Yeah, I've noticed how it seemed clear, but again, for some reason the levels dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quiet. You got an eyelash, left eye, about... Close your eye. Got it. It was hanging off your eyelash. It was looking super long.
Good to know.
Oh, yeah.
A hairy man.
Damn, dude. I got, like, 20 minutes left, and I gotta go. We're going fishing.
Nice.
What are y'all doing today? Y'all should come fishing with us. We got a new spot.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Sean's not feeling good.
But you and Cameron are fine.
Yeah.
Come fishing with us.
Yeah.
Lame.
I have to re-reel my pole anyways.
We have
It got
multiple
all
poles.
tangled up, and I haven't done it yet.
Oh, that's the worst. And
Yeah.
I would just cut it off and put a new fucking
Yeah, I was going to.
rerun it.
I just haven't done it
'Cause
yet.
you gotta, man, I hate anytime you buy a pole from like, I mean, if you go to like a legit shop,
Yeah, sport shop,
yeah, you'll be all right.
fishing game, outdoorsy.
But like you get something from like Walmart or even like Dick's Sporting Goods, shit like that, man. It fucking they all the somewhere in there in the line, there's always a fucking extra cross or like it's always fucked up every time. Bro, I got like a pretty far cast just out in Nashawanic.
Mm-hmm.
Almost crossed the water. You won't believe it. It was with the Frozen fucking kids pole.
Really?
Yep.
How many weights?
None. It was a training thing. It was a
One of the training weights.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like a fake rubber fish.
Yeah.
And I was showing Jacob how to do it, you know, because he kept like trying to throw it over his shoulder really hard, and it kept like hitting down and stuff. So I was showing him how to do side cast.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I just kept my hand here. I went back, and that thing just went. And landed in the water. I was like, what? And it actually tapped out the whole line.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, because that's the only thing. That's the only reason that it like started to.
That's got to be like, what, maybe 50 feet then?
At least.
Yeah, they probably max out at 50 for a
Yeah.
kid's pole.
I mean, yeah, Nashawanic's probably what 60 wide, 75 wide where I was, because we were at the, you know where the dock is back where I used to live, Nashawanic Street.
Yeah.
We were on the other, like, there's that spot over there. We're literally right there.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, on the back side.
How do you get to the backside?
There, you go through the park. With Nantucket Park, right? You go back there and it's
Yeah.
the soccer fields, baseball fields. You got the basketball courts.
Oh, you got to
little-
go all the way back.
And you got the. Well, no, this is all right when you come in. Pull it up for you.
That.
Give you a super easy idea. We also have a map.
You ain't going to show me on that thing.
Map of Nashawanic
Park.
Pond.
Pond.
Here, I'll just pull up the map. All right, let's put on.
Satellite.
Not giving me satellite, is it?
Okay.
What the hell?
Maybe because you're on Bing. It's not Google.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Bing Maps is slacking? That's wild. All right, so anyway. Yeah, shit. All right, back here. Is that it? No, I'm not in the right spot at all.
Yeah, no.
Where's the center of town? Cottage Street?
Yeah, so that would go up. Going up Cottage.
Wilbur Mill Pond. This is a
That's the
fucked
bike
up-
path.
I gotta go to Google Maps, dude.
I could read it. Someone needs to get a little better at map reading.
No, I'm actually very, very good with maps. I actually have a fucking beautiful collection of maps. Motherfucker. Atlases. I got an atlas from 1936. Get the fuck out of here. With the actual globe. It's almost 100 years old. Has all the topographic Fucking all that shit. Alright, here we go. There's a cemetery.
See that patch right there.
Yeah, there's the high school.
Yeah.
Yep, right here. Okay. So you come down way into Daly Field, right? Now we're in the park. Why can't I turn on?
That's the park.
Here we go, I got it. There we go.
Yeah, that's the park, that corner.
Yeah, right here. So you come down here.
Yeah.
There's the other field. Kids park there. Come around this little loop here.
Yeah.
And you come right here.
Shit, that's really... Wow.
Right there.
Wow.
So
I
you
never knew that.
Yeah, you park right here.
Small world.
You walk right there. Beautiful spot along here. That's not where we're going today, but that's where we were when I casted. Dude, the fucking line, I shit you not, went... I was like, what?
Nice.
It's fucking just physics, man. It's as simple as physics.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go fucking ocean fishing. Yeah, that'd be dope. Hey, man. When are we going to start working on our boat?
When I get out of my dad's.
All right.
Kiki. Do you have your license?
License for what?
Fishing?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
I was just curious.
You know? We don't need a license to boat.
No.
Why are you going back to fishing? I'm talking about the boat.
I'm just curious.
Hey, we can fish off the boat. That's why. I get it now. I'm here. Jesse was onto something with this one.
I wasn't. I was just curious.
Do you?
No.
No? Yeah, it's pointless to have.
Well, not really.
No?
No.
I think it
you
is.
can get fined pretty hefty if you're caught fishing without it. Especially if you have any fish.
Yeah, but in all reality, if you're just out there with your kids, right? And you're just swinging your kid's little frozen pole.
That's been up for debate.
Dude, I'm teaching my kid. My kid is fishing.
Yeah.
I'll argue that till I'm blue in the fucking face. I'll be fine. Now, if I had my pole,
Yeah.
an adult pole out there, well, I'm licensed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Just theoretically, but, yeah. If I'm out there, I'm fishing, and I got, fucking net set up and all that, then yeah. But no, dude, it's our fucking right to be able to get our own fucking fish if we want to.
Yeah, but that money for that, when you pay for a license, goes back into
man. Putting the fish there. The fish are there, dude.
Not always.
Depends on where you're going.
Because they stock Nashawanic.
Yeah, I know. They stock Nashawanic. They stock actually a lot of the water around here.
Yeah. And because you're a good citizen buying your license, that helps pay for it.
Yeah, but I just don't agree with it.
Not that expensive. I mean,
$35.
it's going, no, like 27 something.
It's like 35. After tax and shit?
Yeah. I'll pay for it. I don't have it. I've never had my fishing license.
We would never have to do that down in South Carolina. North Carolina.
I don't know about that. Look it up.
Yeah, let's
I
find
think
out.
every state
No,
you have to.
it's not every state. Yeah, let's look up what states make you get a...
They require fishing license. I think South Carolina would. If not fresh water, they probably require salt water.
All right, state by state look. Fishing licenses. North Carolina. Okay. Yep. They have it too.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I think it's worth it. Of course, after taking my hunter safety, realizing how much it
goes
fucking
into it.
helps. And the people that are just out there fishing, I mean, they might be trying to actually put food on the table. I ain't arguing that. But if they're just doing it for sport without a license.
All right. I can get behind it, I guess. I just don't think. I feel like. All right. You know what? Yeah, maybe for inland water. Water that's not attached to the ocean. But if you're out in the fucking. If you're on like the coastline or any water that's attached to the goddamn ocean, you should be able to fish that fucking freely.
Nope, still need a saltwater license.
No, that's stupid. That's fucking stupid. We know we are not even a tenth. We are not even a tenth of our population is a tenth of 1% of the population that lives in the fucking ocean. And you're telling me I can't put a fucking pole with a goddamn string and a hook on the end of it and fucking hope to pull something out that might feed my family? The fuck out, dude. Like, we came to this place for a reason. And somewhere along the line, like, we've allowed our complacency for feeling comfortable to get in the way of, like, making sure that this place stays free. That this place is what it was when we got here. Everyone's just complacent with what they have. Nobody wants to stand up and, do what they have to do to actually make the changes that need to be changed right now. Like, we've gotten to this point because we're just leaving it up to these officials. Well, this guy had a good campaign. We're all going to vote for this guy, and then we're not going to think about it again for another 4 years, or we're not going to think about it until it's next time to vote, or we're just going to listen to what the fucking media tells us and allow the media to think for us. Nobody actually does this shit for themselves anymore, and that's why we're being treated like fucking sheep, because we're just for ourselves. Sheep don't give a fuck about nothing besides eating and making their fucking wool fat. And that's all we do. We eat and we fucking build up our toys and we have fun with the stupid little shit that's in our lives, and we completely forget about the bigger fucking picture.
Well, if everyone could do their part, which it's never going to happen. You have people out there just using and abusing the system. I mean, for example, going to the Derby. The hill. Cleaned, right?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, 400 people?
Yeah, 300.
All right, 300 people. We're up there watching. Everyone probably almost brought in food or a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And then after, when everyone leaves, if you look at the hill, all the trash that's left. Yeah. So it's that small population that just kills it.
Right.
If you had the responsibility to bring it in, it doesn't take much to bring it back out. They have trash cans right at the end.
And this is exactly what causes, we'll just call them like strong-minded, or not strong-minded, that's assholes. Okay? That's what causes like asshole people who, when they finally get to power, they're like, you know what? These people are sheep. And the only way that they will do their part is if they have to be enforced to pay somebody else that will make sure they do it. You know what I mean? Like, if we had to pay an extra $10 just to get in the place, to pay for security people to make sure you picked up your garbage when you left, to make you accountable for putting your shit that you brought back into a garbage can that, mind you don't have to deal with afterwards. You just got to bring in, you just have to take out what you brought in.
Yeah.
But now you're being, because of the fact of all these people leave their garbage, now next year they have to charge an extra $10 for admission to pay for the people to keep you accountable.
Or to pay for someone to clean it up after.
Exactly. Well, fuck, no. Because then that idea ensues complacency. Because then, fuck it, I'll just pay that extra $10 and this person's going to clean up after me and I don't have to deal with it. That's the problem.
And that's what happens.
People are not being forced to be held accountable. So on one hand, our big government, deep state, they're stuck with this massive fucking paradox. Yeah, they have to make sure on some level they're trying to keep you accountable while also trying to balance your right to be free. It's a fucking conundrum, dude. The whole idea is a conundrum with the current state of mind. But, if we could just get back to the roots of taking care of what we have, if everybody did that, be a totally different world. We wouldn't need to elect officials to stand up for us and tell us what's right. You wouldn't need that at all. You'd have your small groups of people where everybody appreciated the presence of each other, and yeah, there might be somebody in that group who stands out and who has a strong voice, and whatever it is that these other group of people that the whole group agrees with, there's going to be that one person. But that one person, when you put them on a pedestal of being that guy or that woman, then you're just creating this fucking exactly what we have now. It doesn't have to be ego-based society where there's labels and titles and major general or civilian. There doesn't need to be these titles. It just needs to be a mutual agreement between each other's relationship. That's all it's got to be. You know what I mean? If we all were able to actually get to know these politicians, say these politicians' lives were, if you wanted to be a politician, then you needed to spend minimum 40 hours a week doing community service. Really getting to know the people in the community. And that means, one day you're working at the church, the next day you're working at Dunkin' Donuts, and the day after that, and you're not getting paid for this. Or, so what if you are? That's not even the point. But, just being in the community to where these people were actually able to feel your energy and exchange ideas and conversation with you. We don't get that at all. We just get, this guy's handsome and this one's got money and he's done this and that, and we don't actually, we're voting for people that we got no relationships with.
Just look at his credentials. That's it.
Just, what's your resume say?
Pretty much.
And yeah, I get it. It's good to have a resume. But you don't. It's just not needed. I can know you better by just spending time with you than I would ever. You know what I mean? I would ever just by anything. People can say all the things they want, but it doesn't really add up until you yourself have that interaction. You know what I mean? And that's what makes Joe Rogan so fucking special today, because you literally can have that you can do that with him. He's got over almost 6,000 hours. He's got almost 6,000 hours of content. That's a lot of fucking community service, man.
A lot of conversations.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to get to know somebody. We don't have that with politicians. We don't even have 40 hours with these motherfuckers.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. Let's just get 40 hours with them. If you want to go up for fucking chairman of the board of education, then you should be in the schools. You should be at the bus stops meeting the parents, or, like that kind of shit. Is it that way? I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I don't really think it is. I mean, let's look at this. Let's look at this real quick. This is pretty funny. Anthony Fauci. We all know who this guy is, right? You know who Anthony Fauci is, right?
Sure.
Are you serious, dude? The American physician scientist and immunologist serving the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease and the chief medical advisor to the president. This guy is pretty much directly responsible for how we've handled COVID-19 in America.
Oh, yeah. It's ringing
That
bells
guy.
now.
So, you know how there's this massive investigation going into all the vaccines? Give me your name. Give me your name. There it is, Christian Grady. So there's this big old investigation going on. The one running the investigation is the wife of Dr. Anthony Fauci. So Christine Grady is an American nurse, mind you, they call her a nurse, and bioethicist who serves as the head of the Department of Bioethics at the National Institute of Health Clinical Center. She was given the job to pretty much study these drugs for the FDA to see the vaccines if they were okay to be given. It's also the wife
Of the guy that kind of created them? Oh, did he create it?
He's the one who heavily funded all the he's directly responsible for it.
Was he the one that was like, wear a mask, don't wear a mask?
Yeah.
Wear a mask.
Yep.
Okay.
Back and forth, been a complete fucking asshat the whole way through. Yeah. So the guy who funded and paid for all the, with our money actually, our tax money, paid for all these vaccines, these devices to be made. We're going to get really heavy in on this on our next episode.
Yeah, we don't need to get in too much. I know we're probably coming up on time.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I have to go now.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's all right. For our next episode.
Yes. Big things coming.
Oh,
Couple guests coming. It's been real. It's been unirrelevant.
Yee.
Love you guys.
Later.
Peace. Somehow, some way, I'll figure this out to do it on the right timing.